This is Andy Reistetter on a journey to Olympic golf here in St. Louis at the historic Union Station. And I'm here with Darlene Menietti, the historian here at Union Station. Good morning, Darlene. How are you?
Good morning, Andy. Welcome to St. Louis and Union Station.
Wow, I played Glen Echo Country Club with my Hickories like they did to qualify for the Olympics back in 1904. Darlene, tell me a little bit about how Union Station came to be and what it was like to be here in 1904.
Oh, 1904, the summer of 1904, hot, very hot. Union Station isn't air conditioned, but it worked out. But really, there was a lot happening in 1904. Union Station had just opened in 1896, and the hotel portion just opened a few years later than that. So after that, we had the 1904 Olympics, but we also had the 1904 World's Fair going on here. So with both of those things happening, there was a lot going on. This was the hub to place to be. You know, you were going on shuttles out to the Forest Park before the World's Fair. There was traveling about 1,000 people per 15 minutes out to Forest Park. Not only that, then you had the golf competition, so I'm sure that there were shuttles from Union Station out to the various different smaller depots throughout the county.
Darlene, tell me what it was like to be a traveler in St. Louis and to come through the Union Station back in 1904.
Oh, to put yourself back in that time. Well, as a lady, you would have had long dress on, probably petticoats, a jacket. Men had bowler hats, they had three-piece suits, watches. Now, if you were traveling through the summer, my God, you can just imagine how hot it would be. The midway was not air-conditioned, it wasn't heated, it only had a roof, and it had a crosswind that would go through there like you wouldn't believe. The funny part about it is the Grand Hall behind me, it's built with 65-foot ceilings so that heat would rise and it would be somewhat cooler. As you can feel right now, if you were here, it's not air conditioned or heated. It's just steady temperature, which was great for those women in the long petticoats and the men in their three-piece suits. So now imagine trying to maneuver through traffic with kids in tow with a toy or everything else that they would be carrying with them. Or if you were an immigrant, imagine coming through here not being able to speak English. You had a note posted to your chest that said, okay, send me to this city, and then you were on your way from the Travelers Aid Society.
I read somewhere 18 million people came through here in 1904.
I can very much see that. If you figure that the World's Fair would run 2 months at 1,000 people every 15 minutes, 4,000 people an hour for 7 days for 2 months, yeah, it could be very possible. Throw on that the Olympics that were being held here and the average travelers that were coming through. So yeah, it's very possible.
Are you a golfer?
I try to be a golfer, actually. To be honest with you, my husband is, all four of my kids are. So my golf part is that when we go in a tournament, I get to wear the knickers and the vest and the little hat, and I'm the caddy. So that's my attachment to golf.
Speaking of knickers, I wore my knickers yesterday and played with Hickory clubs at Glen Echo Country Club. What do you know about golf in the Olympics in 1904?
Oh gosh, well, let's see. When did golf start? I would imagine it was pretty crude back then compared to the manicured fairways that we have now and the tees and everything else. So I would imagine they'd have to play based on just the natural landscape of the land. It could be, the trees were there. Obviously the bunkers were, unless they shipped in sand. But yeah, I would think it'd be pretty rough because it wasn't manicured to help with the consistency of a golf ball rolling across the green or, hitting across the fairway.
What would you like people to know that the top 3 things about Union Station in St. Louis?
Oh, Union Station. Well, first of all, the architecture is absolutely lovely. This has been restored. This is on our second restoration, and we're really excited about it. Second of all, from here you can get to anywhere. Amtrak unfortunately doesn't pull out of this station, but it's the center of the country. So Amtrak station is about 2 blocks away. It can take you to Chicago. That's a great golf package. Springfield, Illinois has a great golf package. Springfield, Missouri has a great golf package. Branson, Missouri isn't too far away. So that once you come in on the train here, you can go anywhere. The last thing is that it's just gorgeous to just take in the beauty of it, not just the architecture but the ambiance, and you can kind of sense the way everybody was coming through here, for 100+ years.
Is there anything else you'd like people to know about Union Station?
Union Station as a whole. Well, we're being rebuilt, so that's a good thing. It's just, the whole aspect of coming here and reliving it. Really, I mean, it's just the ambiance, and it's one of the staples in St. Louis that's still standing.
Back in 1904, the Midway was sort of a carnival-like atmosphere. What was the most interesting thing on the Midway?
Oh, the Midway. Well, actually, there were so many people coming through. They had people to scrape gum off the floors. They had hired 2 people to scrape the gum off the floors because people just would spit out their gum. Or, you have to think, men with chewing tobacco. So, yeah, a little gross, but still, the fact remains that was part of it. So if there wasn't a spittoon close by, well, natural thing was, so there was always 2 people employed that would clean up the floors after everybody.
Well, ever since I've been here in St. Louis, I've been confused. And you're a historian, maybe you can help me. They reference Russian birdies. What?
Russian birdies.
Russian birdies. What is that all about?
That one I don't know. I'll have to Google
Something
that.
about like cardinals, Russian birdies,
Oh, cardinals.
red
Yes.
birds.
See, look at cardinal earrings. We're in the midst of the playoffs. Cardinals Nation obviously is really big, strong right now. We're up 3-2. We need one more game to win. Obviously, I'm one of the bigger fans around here. Cardinal Store has my card on file. But anyway, yes, I would say it's baseball, then golf. Sorry. But we do have several excellent golf places around here, from Alton to Waterloo to South County, West County. It's a great place for golfing.
Well, Darlene, thank you so much for your time
You're
today,
welcome.
and I hope the Cardinals go all the way to the World Series
Don't
and
we?
win.
Yes, we all do.